Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel. So today is going to be a very good one for editing. I'm going to show you how I do pretty much my pre-work when I'm about to edit a film. But in this case, I'm just going to edit a quick 1 minute highlight, and I'm going to show you my first process. So my first process is actually getting my beat counts into the track so I can put markers on the audio wave. So this way, when I'm cutting to the beat, and I don't have to figure out where I'm going to land in the edit, because I'm going to have my markers already to show me where I need to place the track. So first of all, one thing that we need is this piece of software, because this is crucial. And by the way, I am editing in DaVinci Resolve. Maybe you can follow along and figure out how you can do it in Final Cut Pro or in Premiere Pro. Maybe you can put the markers on top and use it that way. The way that I do it is that I put it on the actual waveform in DaVinci. So if you can figure that out in Premiere or in Final Cut, then you are set. By the way, I'm using Studio, but you can do this in the free version and in the Studio. So as we come here, we already have the track here. Now, one thing that is important when you are dealing with a track is that you need to know the beat count. You need to know the BPM, the beats per minute, in order for you to edit to the beat. Now, sometimes that's hard to count, especially if you're not a musician. So for example, you need this track specifically as a 4 count, but you need to know the tempo. So like if we play the track, we're gonna go ahead and play the track. This is a track. So if I want to do the count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's easy for me because I'm a musician at heart. I play the drums, so the beat and the count is always in my head with the tempo. But even coming into the software, sometimes it's hard to figure out the tempo of the song. That's why, for me, this piece of software is crucial. And I am not sponsored by this software. I bought this with my own money. But the name of the software is called Mixing Keys, right? You can visit their website, Mix in Keys. This is clutch. Why? Because I can go grab the track that I want to edit, drop it here, and it will tell me the actual count. And on top of that, it will tell me the key that the song is in it. The key is crucial when I'm doing my wedding films, because when I transition from like an actual song to like an ambient pad, I'll transition on the same key, and the viewers, my clients, they will see that it blends together. So they don't know what's going on. All they know is that it sounds correct. So like if I'm going from the actual track to ambient pad for like a moment where they're talking, they doing vowels, or they doing the first look, you will not notice the difference on the track, because I'm mixing both of them on the same key. Again, DJ experience, musician experience have led me to be able to do this. So what we'll do is that I'm gonna grab the track. I have the track right here, right? This is the track. So what I do is I drag it here. It's gonna analyze the track, and it's gonna tell me the key and the VPN. So now I know the timing and I know the key. Now in this case, the timing is really not crucial. I mean, sorry, the key is not crucial. The timing is. And this is why I love Resolve so much. Again, I started with Final Cut, moved into the Premiere world, and now I live in the DaVinci world. I've been in DaVinci for the last 5 years after 19 gets released, because I've been editing on DaVinci since Studio 14. But this is why I love DaVinci. You go into your audio tab, which is just amazing. And I'll just expand my tracks. I'll move it here. And I already know the count, right? I know the count. I'm going to expand it a little bit longer. So this is how I can edit everything. You click, and by the way, I am on 19 beta. This might look slightly different if you are on 18, 18.5, or 18.6. This is 19 beta, but same concept apply to previous versions. Here, I can switch my time scale from time code to tempo. Amazing. Now everything is in tempo. The notes, we're gonna leave it normal. The signature is 4/4. 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 90% of the tracks that you're gonna be editing with is gonna be on a 4 count time signature. Sometimes you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this case is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4/4 signature. I already know the tempo, courtesy of Mix and Keys. So I am going to put 130. I am going to display the grid. And I'm going to put, well, not yet snap into the grid because first I need to figure out where we're going to start the tempo first. So for example, if I come here, if I wanted to start from there, and I can work backwards, I can do that. Sometimes I do that because the build-up, sometimes it might not be on tempo for me. So you see how it is? So what I do is that I will start on the beat drop. For me, this is crucial, the beat drop. And I'm gonna spend it a little bit more. So I know here, I got it. That's where it is. So what I'll do, I would right click and I will set tempo grid start. That's it. Now, then I'll lock my grid. No, I won't lock it, but I'll snap it to the grid. And here's what happens. Here's the beautiful thing about this. Once you do that, everywhere I put it, beat drop. I need another one. There you go. I go back again. You see, it always drops on the beat. So now that I have everything on the right tempo and wherever I click the mouse, it's gonna land on that beat. So now I get to work with my markers. Now again, I'm visually and musically inclined when it comes to this. So my beat on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 will always land on a red marker. Again, that's just me. You can pick whatever color you want. So I have my red marker. So now I can start from the beginning into my counts. So when I move to this, let me put it so I can show me my minus. And then anything that doesn't have to do with a beat, that is just transitioning, then I'll just do blue marker. And here on the keyboard, it's just gonna be M. So M, 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 M. And this is every 4 count that I'm adding this. And this is just to keep my tempo if I want to do any basic cuts. Then starting from here is then when I start doing my 1, 2, 3, 4 count. But in this case, I'm doing it with half a beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So on every 1, 2, it's a cut. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But from 2 half counts, I go ahead and put a red. And I know I am maybe driving you crazy because this has to do a lot with music, but trust me, time over time, you're gonna get it. So it's gonna be a 1, 2 count when I'm cutting at this specific speed because now I'm elevating the motion of the film. So what I do is I do my half count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you can see it, I can prove it. 1, then another cut, then another cut, then another cut, then another cut, and then I go again. So you see how everything is landing on that beat? Again, and then back to the top. So now, why do I do it this way specifically for the markers? And I got my red one always falling on back to the one on an A B count, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Because if you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you got it. So when I want to take like different pieces of the track, let's say the ending, and I want to mix it with somewhere, I just want to cut it short. Having the timing of my track this way would help me with everything I need with the track. So now I'm just gonna speed up the process, and we just gonna end up in the final product when it's gonna be the 1 minute. Okay, you ready? All right, let's do this. All right, so we are done marking all the beats. So I have everything on the count, so everything can land on the beat. Everything is perfect. See? It doesn't matter where I land it. It's gonna give me that cut. And everything is done on the right timing, on the right tempo. So now we just got to give it one final editing touch. And again, why I love Resolve so much. Again, let's just, because the finish, this is how the track is finishing. Well, let me read back. This is how the track is going to finish on this specific track. So this sounds like this. So a little abrupt. So what we're going to do is we're gonna give it that final touch, right? So we're gonna move here. We're gonna expand it. So I know I want to finish it. I want to finish it here. So I want to give it a nice reverb so it can just roll off nice and smooth. So the way I do that is that I make a cut. I'll bring it here. So now I have a duplicate. Now on track 2, I go to my beautiful effects and I go into my reverb effects. And I put it as an overall track, not on just that cut, but as an overall track. I already have my presetting. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on how to work with the reverb parameters so it can sound nice. The beautiful thing about this is that I already have it set to the parameters that I like. So now we're gonna play it. It's not doing anything. Why? Because it doesn't have anything to fall into. I haven't added an actual footage to it. So what I do, just to make sure that it works correctly, I will give it a solid color, just a normal black color, and I will expand this so it can flow longer and I can hear how it sounds. And now I play it. You hear that? So again. So the reverb makes it sound nice. Now again, without it. Dead, really bad. I activate my reverb track. Beautiful. So now the next step will be to grab the footage, put it in here, and then start cutting to the beat and let the magic happen. But that's pretty much it. This is my process when I'm about to edit. It's the same process when I'm going to edit a teaser, a trailer, a film, a highlight film, an actual film. I'm very beat oriented. So my things have to be on the right tempo at the right time. So I do the cuts. Trust me, you spend time on this part right here, marking your timing. And when it's time for the edit, it's gonna make your edit fly because you're not trying to figure out where that cut is going to land because you already have it on your tracks. And this is the beautiful thing. So again, thank you so much for watching. Like this video. If you found some valuable content, subscribe if you want to. And you know what? And if you really don't want to, that's okay. The goal of my channel is just to provide great information to make you a better wedding filmmaker, a better filmmaker overall, and a better editor. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
في حقه وياخد كمان